everyone, I'm Rebecca Grube, and thanks for showing interest in my top 3 go-to mobility exercises for runners. As I mentioned, I just finished my training for a marathon and completed that actually New Year's Eve, so about a week and a half ago. And really I felt pretty good throughout my training, no joint pain or anything, and I really credit that to these 3 exercises along with a few others that I did probably 4 to 5 times a week. So I'm just going to show you on one side just for the length of the video's sake, and hopefully that will give you enough to go ahead and execute it properly. So we're going to begin with the hip cars, and I'll kind of turn more to the side here so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to start by maintaining tension here in the arms. You want to make sure your arms are straight during the whole movement. And with the left leg, you're going to lift the heel up towards the ceiling. I want you to rotate your leg, and you're really trying to feel for a contraction in that left glute. Keep that knee right where it's at and just pull it in towards your armpit and down. And again, heel up towards the ceiling, rotate, and then bring that knee in towards your armpit, keeping the elbows straight, and then you're going to reverse the direction. So knee in towards the armpit, knee goes straight out to the side. Once it's out to the side, you're going to rotate right there, pretty tight and sticky there. Rotate the leg back through and down, and again, knee in towards the armpit, knee straight out to the side, rotate right there, and then pull the leg back through. So that's called a controlled articular rotation, and you really do want to control the rotation pretty slowly. And you want to scan for, what do you feel during that rotation? Do you feel tightness, restriction, pain? Can even be an indicator of a mobility restriction. So I'll typically do 2 to 3 rotations on each leg in both directions whenever I train or get ready to go run, even in the evenings or even before I get ready for a lifting session. So the next one is in the hurdler position. So again, I'm going to start with the right leg straight, the left leg is bent. My knees are just about in line with each other. I'm going to generate tension here. Whole body tension is really important so that you don't get a lot of compensation. You want to try to make sure that your toes stay vertical towards the ceiling. And then all I'm going to do is pivot over my left foot and raise that knee up as high as I can, contracting the left glute as hard as I can for 3, 2, 1 count, and then lower. And one more time, pivot. Lift that leg up and contract for 3, 2, 1, and lower. And I'll usually do about 3 on each side. Your torso can turn with it, but it's a really good exercise for improving the rotational mobility of your hips. The last one that I included in that PDF is called the Hip 90-90, and you just want to, I find it's easiest to square yourself up with a wall so that your right leg or your right thigh is going to be perfectly straight towards that wall, and then your left thigh is perfectly straight towards the wall to your side. And then you want to maintain a 90-degree angle at your knee. So I'll kind of turn to the side so you can sort of see the position better. And then all I'm going to do is maintain an upright torso as I draw my torso forward, and I'm trying to imagine that I'm lengthening between the top of my head and the right glute over here. So trying to create space between the two. And this position I'll actually hold for a good 2 to 3 minutes. Don't come out of it. For a lot of people, this position is uncomfortable as it is. So just get comfortable with it. Feel free to place your hands on blocks or something to kind of help you not feel like you're gonna fall over. But again, I would just draw my chest forward, hold the stretch for 2 minutes, and then the second part of the stretch is to turn your torso towards that trailing leg, and you can stay upright like this and kind of use leverage to turn yourself, or you can even lean back and feel a pretty deep stretch through the side and the front of that trailing leg. Again, I would hold this one for 2 to 3 minutes as well. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.